welcome to my channel. My name is Minju and today we're going to be doing a beauty, skincare, and makeup haul. This is a little bit of a bigger haul today, so get settled in. YesStyle was kind enough to send one of these items. Everything else I did purchase with my own money. If you do buy anything from YesStyle, make sure to use my code MissMinju and let's just jump right into it. So the first couple of things I did purchase are from Olens. I did do a previous Olens try-on haul before. This time around, I already opened and have been using. So I've been going to a lot of concerts. So I've been wearing these contacts to concerts and when I go out with friends. So they did give me a sample pack with my order and it was part of the Russian Smoky line. So I already used 2 of the samples, but the last one remaining is their olive color. And I believe it also came with the brown and silver. And the brown and silver are actually some of the ones that I've already purchased. So that's why I already used it. Let me know if you want a Olens try-on haul. I'm planning on buying a couple of more actually. And if I'm being honest, let me show you the products first. So the first ones that I got are these Olens Smoky Brown Russian Smoky, and then the second ones that I got were the Olens Russian Smoky but in gray. And to be honest, the reason why I got these were because I thought it would be similar to the Spanish gray. And if you guys watched my last Olens try-on haul, I critiqued the Spanish gray lens a little bit because I was expecting something different. But after that video, when I continued to try and wear the smoky gray, I actually ended up loving them. They were a very subtle gray, whereas these ones are not subtle at all. So both the Russian Smoky in brown and gray, they're not a subtle lens. You can tell right away that you are wearing colored contacts, and I actually really liked the Spanish gray that Jenny from Blackpink is known to wear. So in my next Olens haul, I probably will just buy a lot from the Spanish gray line. But if you are really into contact lenses that are a lot more obvious and noticeable, then I do recommend them. I did wear them to the 17 concert, so those are the lenses that I'm wearing in this picture right here. I also got a Olens gray French gold. To be honest, I have not tried these yet, so I'm hoping that they'll be a little more subtle than the smoky gray, just because from the photo you can already tell that the smoky gray is a lot more obvious and then this one seems to be a little more subtle, but again, I won't know until I try them on. And then if you guys also notice, I got the one-day lenses this time around. The monthlies are fine, but it's really hard to kind of keep track, or it was hard for me to keep track if I'm actually wearing them for a month or more, and then if it's okay to wear them for more than a month, or if it's really bad for your eyes. So just to avoid all of that trouble, I got the one day, so it's easy to just wear one day and then dispose of them, and you don't have to like keep track of how long you've been wearing your contact lenses. And during the pandemic, it was actually really hard to buy from Olens because they stopped shipping to the US, but now they are resuming shipping to the US. So check out Olens if you guys want to try out some Korean contact lenses. Next, we are going to be doing some Colourpop. Now, I did open this as well, but if you guys know, I'm obsessed with these Colourpop Glitterly Obsessed. I think they're called Glitterly Obsessed, and I truly am glitterly obsessed. So the colors that I have are Disco Lady and Hopeless Romantic, and I use these all the time. These are kind of my signature makeup look. I always put glitter underneath my eye. Festivals, these are really great for festivals and concerts. For Coachella, I put this in my hair, Phoebe's hair, and did some makeup with this as well. So this is the makeup that I'm using in my Coachella looks. So because I was so glitterly obsessed, I decided to pick some more up on Colourpop's website. So this is Miami Heat. I'm actually not a Miami Heat fan, but the color was really pretty. And then this one is in You're a Fire. Ooh. This one is You're a Firework. I did try the Miami Heat one because it was like a gold color and my makeup tends to be more neutral, browns, things like that. But if I'm being honest, this wasn't what I thought it was. The ones that I currently have, they are a larger glitter, so it's easy to kind of do that underneath my bottom makeup look, but this one is more of just like an actual glitter makeup. Let me show you if you guys can try to understand. So there are no large glitter specks, so it's more for, you can put on your base, you can put on your skin for festivals, maybe your hair, but it's not like individual pieces that you can kind of do a speckled look that I do for my makeup. So the Miami Heat is really pretty, but it was not exactly what I was expecting, but again, still really pretty. Now this one, your firework, I actually haven't opened or tried at all, so I'm hoping that this is kind of the same large pieces of glitter that I was hoping for my makeup looks, but if not, again, glitter is still super pretty. Okay, yeah, so this is kind of what I was hoping for. This one has pieces of stars in it. Hopefully this will focus. So if you can see, there's pieces of stars in it, and I'll try to see if I can grab a brush so I can show you guys what I mean. So when I do my makeup, I usually use this small pointed brush to pick out the pieces of the glitter, and what I'll do is like pick out this much, and then I'll just kind of dab it like that. So do you see how that is a lot easier to do under your eye than kind of this sort of glitter? And then if you can see, there's a little star. So that will be the point. If you were to put this under your eye, that star would be what people would kind of notice, and as you move and take photos, it's like a really great point for your makeup. So this Your Firework is definitely the kind of glitter that I was looking for, and then the Miami Heat, as you guys saw, was more of just like a regular kind of glitter. But if you guys are also into the point makeup, I highly recommend Your Firework, and then the other two that I have, Glitterly Obsessed. It's just large speckled glitter, which is what I'm actually wearing right now. And then the Hopeless Romantic, there's like hearts in it, and this is also a great one. Okay, I also bought 2 makeup brushes from Colourpop that I've already used, but this is kind of I'm using it for contour just because my old contour brush is shedding. So I wanted to try out some Colourpop brushes, and so far so good. This is a angled eye makeup brush, and I've actually been using this to put on black eyeshadow and kind of draw out my eyeliner before I actually do it, or on lazy days or on school days where I don't really need to be wearing makeup, I'll kind of lightly do a liner with shadow using this brush. So they have been great so far, or I haven't noticed anything wrong. They seem to be pretty solid brushes, so check these out. They were really, really affordable as well. And then my last item from Colourpop is this Wild Child pressed powder palette. Like I mentioned, a lot of my makeup tends to be on the neutral side, so I use a lot of browns for eyeshadow. I rarely experiment with color, so I just wanted to pick up another brown palette as if I don't have enough. But this one was just so pretty on their website. How cute. I am a sucker for cheetah print and just animal print, although I just realized this is actually a giraffe print.
Well, duh.
Whoa, this is really pretty. Wow, that is ridiculous. So let's actually do a couple of swatches. I'm really curious actually what this glitter is gonna look like, because as you guys can tell, I'm obsessed with glitter makeup. So let's actually grab. Oh, wow, the consistency is very nice as well. Let's do some right here. Pretty, if it'll focus. There we go. Wow, that's really pretty. Maybe let's do one more. Which one should we do? Should we do this one? No, I'm gonna do Feisty. Right next to. Ooh, yeah. So that just already looks like that would be a really pretty eye makeup look. I'm so excited to play around with this. I really feel like this is a versatile palette. You can do a daily look with this. I know it sounds crazy, but you can do a daily with just kind of that top row. You can also do a girls night out look, or you can do a sexy date night look as well. So I'm so excited to create some new looks with this and play around. It was also really affordable. So that is the thing about Colourpop. They're a really affordable brand, and I was really excited to pick some stuff up. I haven't bought Colourpop, I think, since that last Colourpop haul I did years ago. So I was excited to take a look at their website and pick a couple of items up. Okay, so next up is items from Sephora. So they were having a Shiseido sale, and I'm a sucker for Asian brands. So I picked up this Essential Energy Hydrating Cream, and this has hyaluronic acid. So if you guys know me, I'm obsessed with hyaluronic acid. I know the word acid is in it, so it can sound a little intimidating, but hyaluronic acid is very hydrating. And if you deal with dry skin, or if you've taken Accutane before and know the struggle of dry, flaky skin, hyaluronic acid, look for products that have that. And this one is also non-comedogenic and dermatologist tested.
And you know, all those sensitive girls with a sensitive skin like me,
we need these things. Non-comedogenic, which means it won't clog your pores, and dermatologist tested, just to get that extra check. So I got this hydrating cream, and I also picked up their deep cleansing foam. So this is the deep cleansing foam for oily to blemish prone skin. Again,
sensitive girl with sensitive skin.
And I really like this because it lathers. I don't know why, I just like facial cleansers that lather. I have this cleanser right now that doesn't foam, and I'm just using it to get rid of it, but I really don't like it. So this one does lather, and it gives you that squeaky clean finish. So I feel really good about putting on my skincare, because it really does feel like I'm putting on skincare on like a fresh new face, and that my skin is ready to soak up all the skincare. So this foaming cleanser I actually do really like and recommend. I also picked up their Perfect Cleansing Oil. So just to give you guys a preview, I also picked up the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. This is one of my holy grail products. I basically pick this up every single time I start running low. This one is also dermatologist and ophthalmologist tested, which is cool because that means it should be safe and easy on your eyes as well, just in case. But it does say avoid direct contact with eyes, so I'm eating my words, just kidding. Still be careful around your eyes. So pros and cons. These ones are great for travel. You just throw it in your travel thing. You don't have to really worry about it. Whereas this, because it is a liquid, you do have to get either the travel size or check in your bag. But I will say that a pro of this is probably just hygienic reasons. This one you can either use a spatula, but make sure that you're always cleaning the spatula, or your fingers, which you know cannot be the most hygienic. Whereas this one, you're just pumping it, so this one can be a lot more hygienic. So pros and cons to both, but I have used cleansing oils before and they're just as great. Always remember to double cleanse, and this is just kind of also a holy grail product of mine, so you can't really go wrong with either. My last two items from Sephora are a couple of Urban Decay items. It is a long-lasting spray and also the eyeshadow primer. I'm running low on eyeshadow primer, but the one that I currently have is the Too Faced one, but I started off with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I just kind of wanted to go back to my old roots, and this one lasts such a long time, so I decided to pick this up. This is also a holy grail item. I've used this for every festival I've been to, Coachella, Hard Summer. Through the sweat and the dirt, your makeup will always look great, or at least decent. At the end of the night after using this, I actually forgot to use spray today for this makeup look. So let's spray some of that. The only thing that I don't like about the Urban Decay setting spray is the scent. I really wish they would make it smell a little nicer, but it gets the job done. I hope one day they'll come out with other ones that are scented differently. Maybe like a nice cucumber melon. You know, that's all I'm asking for. Okay, side note, I also just kind of wanted to talk about these Beaky makeup sponges. So I bought some on Amazon because the reviews were really great, and it's very comparable to the Beauty Blender. So unless you're like a die-hard Beauty Blender or dye fan, then I recommend trying these out. They're very comparable. They do get a little larger than the Beauty Blender when they're soaked up in water. They still do soak up some of your foundation and product, so just keep that in mind. But other than that, I haven't noticed anything completely different from a Beauty Blender. For the price point, I want to say this was like $6 or $7 for 5 versus a $20 Beauty Blender, because you are supposed to technically change out your beauty sponge every 3 months. So this is just a lot more bang for your buck. This right here is gonna last me more than a year. They also have different colors, so you can mix and match and just kind of have fun with a more affordable beauty sponge. Last but not least, we're gonna move on to some K-beauty products. So we're gonna start with some Nature Republic. My friend Michelle actually uses this Nature Republic 50 SPF, never get anything below 50, California Aloe Daily Sunblock. And I have already tried this and I really do like it. So it has this really great scent, and I'm kind of sensitive to smells in case you guys haven't noticed, and it's such a pleasure putting this on your skin because of the scent. And if you watched Michelle's TikTok on her skincare, it does seem like there's going to be like a white cast.
It looks like it leaves a white cast, but after I rub it in, I promise it leaves a transparent finish.
But as long as you blend it in, it does go away like she says in her video. And if anything, it does give like a brightening effect. So if you guys have used like a highlighter base or like some kind of highlighting primer, it'll kind of give you that same effect. And yeah, it does blend and go away. Again, the smell, I love it. I also got a Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum, and it has fresh Jeju lemon. Jeju is an island in Korea, and vitamin C. I've also been using this for a couple of days, and it is a great vitamin C serum. Woo. But it is a very thick and hydrating product. There we go. So it's kind of like a gel, and it smells really nice, very citrusy. So vitamin C is going to be a lifesaver if you have dark spots, sunspots, acne scars that you really just kind of want to help lighten. And I will swear by vitamin C and retinoid. I had sunspots on my hands and I started kind of freaking out, like, oh my gosh, I'm aging. Why do I have sunspots on my hand? That's never happened before. And I used retin, some vitamin C moisturizer, and now my sunspots, I swear, are gone from my hands. So I've been really careful these days about putting sunscreen on my hands as well, just to make sure. Ooh, but this citrusy lemon scent is so good. I can't really tell you about the effects of this specific vitamin C serum yet, because again, I've only been using it for a couple of days, but I do like the consistency of it and I do like the scent. And again, vitamin C in general is just great for brightening your skin. So maybe check this out if you're looking for a more affordable vitamin C serum as well. I know that vitamin C can get a little pricey, so maybe check this out or start with this and kind of introduce yourself to some vitamin C. Okay, now finally for our YesStyle products, I did pick up 3 hyaluronic toners from Isntree. You guys have heard me talk about this product before. I picked it up in my last skincare haul, and this time around I've picked up 3, and as you can see, I'm already using 1. They did change their packaging to this like blue packaging, which is cute, but as you can already see from the consistency, this is just kind of like a thick, almost tacky toner, and I love it. It's a great toner. I really like it. It's again made with hyaluronic acid, which is meant to be hydrating, and it has this like tackiness, so I always love putting this on after I cleanse my face, and it just kind of rehydrates the skin after you stripped everything away, and it's a really great base for starting to put on your other skincare items. Again, I liked it so much that I picked up 3. So again, I cannot say better things about this toner, and I highly recommend checking this out. I also forgot to record this part, but I bought a hyaluronic acid sun stick. So again, don't get anything less than SPF 50. This is basically sunblock, but in a stick form, so you can keep reapplying through the day, whether that's on your face or your hands. And you can also put this on top of your makeup, and I thought this would be perfect if you have dry skin and need to reapply sunscreen every few hours, you're staying outside, you're in the sun a lot. And it's great also for your hands, smooth, and it dries really quick. It's not sticky or anything like that, so I would highly recommend this as well. I also picked up another lip tint. If you guys have watched my last YesStyle hauls, you'll know that I'm obsessed with the Raw Man lip tint. This is the one that I'm wearing right now. And actually my go-to Raw Man lip tint is the dark coconut. Seriously, I wear that and take that everywhere. Every time I switch out my purses, I always make sure that that's in my purse. So this one is in the shade number 17 Plum Coke. This is their Juicy Lasting Tint. I love the scent of these. I've mentioned that multiple times in my past videos. So let me just try to clear out some space on my hands so I could do a swatch for you. But again, this is the color on my lips right now. It is a deep plum with some brown undertones, which is why it's called Plum Coke. So it's pretty similar to the dark coconut, but it has a bit of a more red color than the dark coconut, whereas the dark coconut is more of an apple brown, heavy on the brown. So I bought the dark coconut so I can show you guys a side by side. But yes, the dark coconut is more of a brown, red brick brown, whereas the Plum Coke is a lot more red. And I do gravitate more towards the dark coconut if I'm being honest, but if I want a more pop of color, then that's when I'll use the Plum Coke. So they're both such great colors. Again, they smell really great, but if I'm being honest, I don't think Plum Coke has beaten out dark coconut for me. I think this is still one of my favorite shades. This is still beautiful, but I think that I do prefer dark coconut shade a little bit better. Just wanted to pop in. I washed my hands right now with soap and obviously like rubbed my hands together, but this is the Plum Coke, and this one is definitely a little bit more of an obvious tint than the dark coconut. So keep that in mind. Maybe if you're going on a date, drinking, kissing, then this will still give you a little bit of color left after all your lip product's been wiped off. While I was editing, I realized I didn't talk about the eyelashes that I also purchased from YesStyle. So if I'm being honest, I don't like these lashes. I did wear them to the 17 concert and the Sunmi concert, but the lash band is so thick and it is so uncomfortable. It's really hard to stay on because it's thick. It's heavier for the glue to like keep it on, so I did have to reapply glue both at the 17 concert and also Sunmi. And because it's so thick, it hurts your lash line, and I'm so relieved to take it off at the end of the night. This was one of the most popular items on YesStyle, and I would not recommend this. I will not be purchasing these again. To be honest, I'm afraid to even try these on when I go to like long events, so maybe I'll keep them for filming future videos where I don't have to be wearing them for hours at a time. But yes, I did not like these lashes, which is probably why I also forgot to include it in this video. And this is the item that YesStyle was kind enough to send me. It is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Apple Lime. So I have tried the original before, and it really does work wonders. If you're struggling with dry lips, then you just put it on at night before you go to sleep, just like a regular mask, and then you wake up in the morning and you could just wipe it off or wash it off, and your lips will be so soft. It'll be such a great base for putting on any lip products. If you don't wear lip products, that's fine. You can also just put on Vaseline or something like that. But they give you this really cute product applicator, so you're keeping things hygienic. It's super cute. So it should be like the silicone material. It's not like a hairbrush or anything. Again, should be really easy to clean. Let's smell this apple lime. I've never used their scented products before. Ooh. Okay, so it has like that light scent. It's not overwhelming at all. So it has this like gel mousse, kind of like an oil makeup remover base. And then, ooh, yes, very smooth. You can smell the apple lime. That's what it looks like. So this is a great product if you have dry lips or you just want to do a little bit of TLC, tender loving care, self-love, and do a lip mask before you go to sleep. And when you wake up, you'll wake up with nice, soft, luscious lips. If you have a partner, your partner will also probably notice. They do have different scents as well. So the apple lime, very subtle, like it. They have other colors and other scents. Their original is great as well. You can never go wrong with the OG. So next time you're shopping at YesStyle, maybe check out the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Okay, so that was it for this beauty, skincare, makeup haul. Everything will be linked down below. Again, don't forget to use my code MissMinju when you're shopping at YesStyle, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!